Hello everyone, this is Animation4 and I am back with another MCEdit filter that does something like this. It's pretty cool. Just rains blocks. It is called the dripping blocks filter and it's really simple to use. It does stuff like this. It'll also do something like this. So I have this huge block of melon, and if I hit this button, the melon starts melting. And the blocks just randomly start dropping out until eventually it does have a cool effect, like it just melting. And it will keep going until the entire melon is now down here. And for this one, I put it on a loop. So I have basically what I started with over here, and we're going to use the filters. So here in MCEdit, you can see over here we have the melon that's fallen, and we have the raining lapis blocks. So all you gotta do is start with the melon. You just select the area. See, I got that selected. Go to filter. You're gonna find dripping blocks. You're gonna set region. For the melon, we'll use time 0. You're gonna set the region. It's not gonna do anything. And you're gonna select a nice large area. I'm going to pull it out of the ground a little bit. I'll even make it float. And then you're gonna go back in, place commands, run the filter again. You see it does go outside the box, so make sure you have extra room. But it'll snake it back and forth between your bounds this way, but it'll stretch further this way if it needs to. So that's done. Now let's go to this one. Let's save first. Deselect. Select this right here. Filter. Set region. This time we're going to disable time 0 on the filter. Select nice box again. This one doesn't have to be as large, but still might as well make it. Extra room is always nice. Place commands. See, it didn't use up the whole box this time. You're going to save again. So now let's head back over and see what we did. So as you can see, now we got these huge masses of command blocks that have pretty weird commands. Well, pretty simple, but the coordinates are kind of random. Because it's randomly generating the order. So, for the melon, it always does have an extra repeater at the end in case you want to do something with that. Totally intentional. For the melon, find the start, which is going to be at the lowest XYZ coordinate. You can see that way is positive. You just power it. And it'll start dripping. And you may notice that it is dripping differently than that one, because every time you run this filter, it will re-randomize the order in which the blocks fall. But it always does it in such a way that it will make sure that a block falls before the one above it. Otherwise, you'd end up with blocks still in the air. For the lapis blocks, it's a little bit more complicated, not much. But what you want to do is get the signal from over here and send it back to the beginning so you can loop it. Like you have here. You can see the redstone signal being sent through. And this delay is the same as that delay. So tick after that one finishes, that one goes again. I believe. Yes. No. There. So that's all you gotta do. So let me just grab some redstone. Also, you can see it is above the ground. It creates its own structure, so you don't have to worry about making sure it's on something. How many repeaters will it take to get all the way down there? Maybe 4. You just create a nice loop around. And of course, they don't all have to be lapis blocks. They can be, some of them can be lapis, some of them may work with like lava source blocks. I know I've never tried it, I'm not sure if it works. Pretty sure it'd work with an anvil. Why not? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 5. 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. So now if we hit this button, first you'll notice all the lapis blocks are disappearing for the first time. And then it starts creating them. If you did not have time equals 0, the blocks would last not long enough to fall. You'd see them flash there and they'd be gone. Which does create an interesting effect, but it doesn't have the raining effect. And also, you want to make sure you get rid of these items. Do tile drops is off. But that is the dripping blocks filter. Really saves you a lot of time, especially if you have really large structures that you just want to melt for whatever reason. Mostly it's a visual thing, but it still can be used for actual stuff, like maybe making a wall fall, or making a ceiling collapse in on you. But that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.